Johnson, number 53, Owen Stimson.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mountaineer Field here at the home of the Housatonic Valley Regional High School in Falls Village, Connecticut. And as you can see in your camera shot, the captains for today's game are meeting at midfield. It's a varsity football contest between the visiting Woodland Hawks and the homestanding GNH Yellow Jackets. The captains for GNH are number 75, Nick Mambrino, number 44, Leif Johnson, number 20, Everett Rigby, and number 53, Owen Stimson.
I only had 4 Woodland. I had 5, but guess one didn't come out.
It's a beautiful day for football here in Falls Village. It's a beautiful campus of Housatonic Valley Regional High School. And we have a nice perch up here on the second floor of the media center here at the school. And we're just minutes away from Lime Rock Park. And at times you may hear the hum of the engines in the background as we heard it a little bit earlier during warm-ups. They look like there's some type of activity going on at the racetrack today. My name is Mike Kurtz. I'm here along with cameraman Tim Wheeler. And right next to me, doing double duty, doing PA and color commentary, is Billy Richmond. Woodland will receive the opening kickoff of the game, and we're just a moment or two away from kickoff. Woodland comes into this game with a record of 2-1 off a big victory last week, 49-16 over Crosby, and GNH comes in with a record of 0-3 off a heartbreaking loss. Really, the last 2 weeks, one to Kennedy, 20-17, and then last week up at Van Wyck Field, 28-25 against Torrington, where they just couldn't get all the way back in their comeback attempt. But we will now pause for the playing of our national anthem.
With the playing of our national anthem. Let's play ball.
All right, we certainly want to thank Mountaineer AD Ann McNeil for making the arrangements for our broadcast today, and we also want to thank the GNH Parents Booster Club for doing a fine job getting things set up here, including all the banners along the fence, so among the many things that they've had to do to prepare for today's game. Game time temperature is a beautiful 72 degrees under partly sunny skies, a light wind from the west-northwest, which will be blowing essentially across the field from our location.
Yeah, it changed directions, Mike, because it was blowing across here when we came out before. Now there is no wind here at all.
It actually has dropped off a little bit. The breeze was a little stronger when we first arrived to set up, but it'll actually end up being a little warm for the players out there on the field today.
So, Mike, the last time we were here for an official Berkshire Bowl was 2012.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe. 12 years ago.
Long ago, right? Yep. We used to come up, switch between there and Gilbert every Thanksgiving Day.
So Eston Ryan lines up his kickoff team across the field. He's teed it up right in the center on the 40-yard line, and he now approaches. And we're underway. It's a low line drive kick, bouncing, fielded around the goal line. Pretty good coverage by the kick team. Looks like Leif Johnson was among the tacklers there, along with number 16.
Who was the returner? I didn't even see.
16, Jacob Smith among the tacklers along with Johnson. They put the ball down at the 21-yard line to get today's game started.
1st and 10 for Woodland at their own 21-yard line. So number 10, Jack Brunetti, is the quarterback.
So we expect to see somewhat of a balanced offense from the Woodland Hawks. They are led by Coach Joe Lado, and they do come in, as I said earlier, with a record of 2-1. Their one loss was in the season opener to Holy Cross. Looks like they're going to go with a 5 wide receiver set, empty backfield. Brunetti is the quarterback. He's in shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to the right, screen pass, complete, and tackled for a gain of about 2.
Pass complete.
So pretty good job by the Yellow Jacket defense to swarm the receiver after a short gain. So 2nd and 8 from about the 23, but no huddle go the Hawks. Now they line up in their double wing. We'll see that a lot today, a very tight double wing. Brunetti takes a snap, power to the left. And a pickup of about 3 or 4 is going to set up 3rd and short. 3rd and about 3. No huddle once again.
You can't see those numbers, Mike. I know, I can't see that. Darn.
Toss the other way this time, and I think they stop him short.
Toss the other side, but it looks like he is stopped short.
Looks like 45. Adams, one of the tacklers.
Adams in on the tackle.
But the Hawks look like they're going to go for it here. GN has to be alert for the hard count here. That's what they're doing, trying to draw them off sides.
They're not going to.
No, they do run the play. A second effort. Oh, it's going to be close.
Second
Depends
effort.
on the mark. Oh, they say it's just enough.
For a Woodland 1st down. Wow, that second effort guy threw. Can you see, was that 7 or? I can't see any of those numbers, Mike.
I think it was 7, the ball carrier.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Scampolino.
Scampolino, right. And 6
They're gonna go
6 is the wing now, it looks like.
Wing to the right with trips to the near side from shotgun. High snap, they give to the up back. And pretty good job by the interior of the defense. Looks like a gain of about 4, however. So the Hawks gutsy going for that on 4th and short from deep in their own territory. They tried to draw GNH offside. GNH was disciplined, but they still took the long count and got the second effort to convert. Shotgun snap, thrown out to the flat. And it's a 1st down. DeVita makes the tackle on the receiver, number 14. That is David O'Brien. But it is another 1st down pickup for the Hawks out to their own 43-yard line. We're just about 2.5 minutes into this first period.
Looking for the play.
So they're going to get the play call from the sideline. They're going to go 2 wide receivers to this near side. They give it to the back right up the middle. Powers his way ahead for a gain of another few after the initial contact.
Gain of a few on the play.
So it sets up.
See that? Who that was? That was. We gotta see that number with the big pad on it. Can't see that. Can you tell that?
I believe that's number 7.
That's 7. Okay, all right. So now we know that's 7.
Same formation as last play. Play fake. They throw it, seam route, caught at the 35, at the 10, 5, touchdown for number 6.
Touchdown,
Eric Pukinen.
Number 6, Eric Pukinen catches the touchdown pass.
So about a 50-yard play.
Brunetti.
So the Hawks on the board, about 50 yards on the completion.
50-yard completion
pass
for a
and
touchdown.
Catch. So now we wait the extra point.
I think is Hunter Crunk. I think it's 84.
11 is the holder. Snap. Ball's down on the tee. Kicks it up. But it's wide to the left.
So with 8:23 to go here in the first quarter, the Woodland Hawks 6, the Gilbert Northwestern Housatonic Yellow Jackets 0.
So you may also notice that some of the players and coaches are wearing pink, and it's a Breast Cancer Awareness Day, and we want to make note of the fact that the Jane Lloyd Fund is funding part of today's game, so we want to make note of that here. And Jane Lloyd was a resident of the area who attended Housatonic at one point in time, and unfortunately she passed away in the year 2005.
All donations go to the Jane Lloyd Fund. Thank you for all your donations.
So back deep are number 1, Cole Lennon, and number 8, Owen Reamer. They're camped out around their 18-yard line. I notice the kicker in warm-ups is a left-footed kicker. It's number 9, Joshua Steptudis. It's a hooch kick, onside, and covered.
Covered by GNH.
Looks like number 58 covered it for GNH.
Who's that?
58 is Logan Labachère. So now the GNH offense makes its first appearance on the field. They have good starting position at their own 46. The offense did get moving a little bit, especially in that second half last week against Torrington. And we thought quarterback Devin DeVita had his finest game throwing the ball last week, but he didn't get a lot of help from his wide receivers with a number of drop passes. Let's see if they can correct those things today.
Like we've seen in the first 3 games, too, field position has not been a problem, right?
They've enjoyed very good starting position on the majority of their drives. DeVito is going to go under center for the first snap. They give it right ahead to the up back, and he stood up at the line of scrimmage.
16, you think it was?
I think it was Smith on the carry, stopped by a host of Hawks.
Jacob Smith with the carry.
Looks like they give him credit for about a yard. So we'll call it 2nd and 9.
Rigby comes out.
I formation this time. Reamer, the tailback, but he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage trying to go over right guard.
Number 8, Owen Reamer with the carry.
Looks like they do give him credit for 1, so 3rd and 8. GNH going to go slot to the left. Play fake, DeVita rolling. He gets pressure immediately, and he's sacked in the backfield by number 11, Brett Lato.
Number 11, Brett Lato with the sack.
So 11 tackled 11 there for about an 11-yard loss. Maybe a little bit more, so it's going to force a punt here from GNH.
Got in there fast.
DeVita had no chance on that. Last week he pulled some miraculous escapes from pressure, but no chance on that one.
See the
snap. Reamer punts it. Good kick. Drives the receivers back. They're going to field it at about the 15 going backwards. Looking for a block. Breaks the tackle. Still going, and he gets out to about the 26, 27-yard line.
Owen Reamer.
So good punt and a good return.
Yeah, who returned it?
I think it was number 14.
14.
David O'Brien.
I know. Jeez, I can't see that thing down there, Mike. I can't see their numbers for nothing. Yeah, I know. They're in there.
So the Hawks have it for their second possession. They enjoy the 6-0 lead. 6:07 remaining in the first period. Slot to the left. Wing to the left. out of shotgun. They hand it to the halfback.
That's
And
7.
a pretty good job by the interior of the defense. Looks like Owen Stimson, the primary tackler there.
Scampolino with the carry.
Gain of about 2.
All right, we think that's 7, right?
7 is definitely in the backfield.
All right, he got the ball. There's that Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze picks up again. 3 wide receiver set, play fake, pressure. Gets out of the pocket, and then Stimson knocks him down for a loss of 2.
Big tackle. Good pressure by the GNH defense.
So if they say it's a loss of only 1, so it's 3rd and about 8 here. Seemed like it was more than that. I guess they gave him a little bit of forward progress. The Hawks get the play call from the sideline. They have 4 different players signaling from that sideline along with 1 coach. So it's trips to the near side, 1 wide receiver on the far side, halfback flanking the quarterback in the gun. He drops straight back, looking downfield, throws it deep, and overthrows the receiver intended for number 14, David O'Brien. A little bit of contact there, but the referees ruled it incidental.
Yeah, he tripped on his foot, it looked like.
So
who's going to be back? Reamer?
So looks like Reamer will be back, camped out around his own 40-yard line. Let's see who the punter is. Can't quite see his number.
That number, man.
Good snap. Gets the low kick.
Fire.
Just going to let it roll.
Yeah, get away, get away. Yeah.
And it rolls dead at the GNH 41-yard line. So despite not being a thing of beauty, somewhat effective punt.
All right.
So while we have a moment here, I'd like to note some of the banner supporters. The banners are up here on the fence here at Housatonic. That's ring the track. The first banner is John Pignatello of the First World Mortgage Company. We also have longtime supporter William Parati and Sons Plumbing and Heating.
Over those guys too.
The New Hartford Wolverines, which has been a longtime supporter of the program and is essentially the feeder program for GNH, and Northwest Connecticut Realty. So GNH out of their huddle. They go with slot to the right. They're going to send Reamer, the slot man, in motion. Play fake to him. They're throwing it up down the far side, and in and out of the hands of the receiver at about the 35-yard line.
You see who
it was a contested catch. I believe that was number 88, Eston Ryan, the intended receiver.
Oh, I think this cord fell out.
This cord fell out, yeah.
I was like, what the heck? I stepped on it.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 with 4:19 remaining in the first. Slot to the right once again. Reamer in motion. They play fake. DeVita's going to keep. He's got a first down. He cuts it up the middle. And he's tackled at about the 27-yard line. Big gain for Ty DeVita.
With a big gain and enough for a GNH first down.
So big first down pickup for DeVita. They used the play fake to Reamer, who was in motion, and then DeVita just cut it up the middle. Big hole there. So the first down pickup of the game is a big one. Going left is Reamer. Tries to go off left tackle, but he's not much yardage there. Maybe a gain of 1. Okay,
15.
maybe 2.
15. Is that 11 on the
11 is on the nose.
Nose now, huh? I didn't see that before. It was always 4 and 52 and 58 when the game film I was watching.
And 52 and 58 are at the tackles.
Yeah, okay. 44.
Or 44 is in there, sorry.
Yeah.
58's not in there right now.
Not there, okay.
They go with a 6-man front. They give it a option. Pitch to Smith. Breaks a tackle. Tiptoes down the sideline. Let's see where they mark him. Put him at the 15. That's enough for another GNH first down.
For another GNH first down.
Good job by DeVita. Read the defender closing in on him. Made the late pitch to Smith, and Smith did a nice job tight-roping down the sidewalk, or the sideline. Wishbone formation, quick count. Go right up the middle. And they're pushing the pile close to the 10, maybe the 11. So good pickup on first down.
Yeah, there we go. Often Mambrino.
So let's see, they actually put it on the 12, so only a gain of credit that for 3.
So 13. Cole Simmons is in on there. Do you see that?
Yeah, he's been in and out of the lineup so far in the early going. He's now split off to the near side. Reamer is the eye in the tailback, the eye back. Going right, gets a hole. Nice job, breaks a tackle. He's into the end zone for a 12-yard touchdown. Good job reading the blocks, cutting it up, and getting into the end zone for Reamer.
Said it backwards. Eston Ryan on to kick the extra point. Man, they had set up fast.
So Eston Ryan, ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And GNH now has a 1-point lead, 7-6.
GNH 7, the Woodland Hawks 6.
So the defense did its job on that last series. Forced a punt for the Hawks, and GNH offense goes 58 yards for the drive and the touchdown, capped off by the 12-yard Owen Reamer touchdown run. So now while we have a brief break here, we'll try to get some more of those banner supporters for you. Of course, Norbrook Farm Brewery, a fun place to go for beer and disc golf if you're into that. Cranes Outdoor Power Equipment. RAR Excavating. And, of course, B. Allen Trucking.
Jane Lloyd Fund, the Cancer Fund. So come and support GNH football.
So Ryan lines it up. He approaches. It's a line drive kick. Fielded and bobbled and goes into the end zone for a touchback. Good job by Eston Ryan. It looked like the Pete Alonso home run the other night. That one got out quickly.
Yeah, that was a line drive.
In high school football, once the ball goes into the end zone, it cannot be advanced. So this game, just a reminder, is being taped on Saturday afternoon, October 5th, 2024, and it will be posted up to the Just Sports Winstead YouTube channel just as soon as we possibly can. Wing to the far side, slot to the near side. They give it, oh, good job in the backfield.
Good job in the backfield.
Let's see who that tackler was. Oh, it was Owen Adams. Owen Adams, number 45.
Is that Rigby there with
loss
the
of
pink
2.
on the bottom?
Yes.
20, right?
So a loss of 2 or 3 on the play.
Nice pressure.
GNH defensive line asserting itself these last few plays. Slot to the near side. They're going to roll that way. Pressure from the backside, and it forces a short throw, incomplete. Intended for number 9, Joshua Stepudis. I remember him from baseball.
Intended for number 9, Stepudis.
So 3rd and long here Clock stops with 1:20 left in the first period. Trips to the far side and one receiver to the near side. They're trying to spread the field, but they're going to drop straight back. He's going to throw it deep down the middle. He's got a man out there. It's caught at the 45. He's going to try and win the foot race. He's tackle attempt at the 12, but number 9, Stepudis with the touchdown. That's about roughly a 70-yard pass and catch for the touchdown.
Reception from Jack Brunetti. Man, that was good coverage again, too, but just a perfectly thrown pass.
Yeah, Stepudis, at first I thought the pass was going to be overthrown, but right. Stepudis caught up to it, and he caught it somewhere around the 35-yard line and outraced the defender to the end zone. So now we wet the Hawks extra point from Kronk. Oh, they draw a penalty there on that extra motion shifting by the Hawks, and now it looks like they're going to go for 2. Yep. So they place the ball down now at the
going for 2.
1 yard line. They're going to go for 2. Takes the snap, toss sweep to 7. Scampolino. Did they turn him away? No, he got just enough.
Point conversion, number 7, Nico Scampolino converts the 2-point conversion.
Good second effort by Scampolino. He was hit prior to reaching the goal line, but he was able to reach the ball across the plane for the conversion. So now while we have another break here before the next kickoff, let's get to a couple more of the banner supporters. We have Jane Simons Physical Therapy. We also have Camputaro and Sons Excavating. We have Talon Lumber. And then, of course, old standby, a longtime supporter of the program, Gilly Kitchen and Bath. If you're itching for a new kitchen, call John Gilly. They're going to tee up the ball on the near hash mark. Number 84, Kronk, will do the kicking. Last time they attempted an onside kick. Let's see what they do here. He approaches. It's a pooch kick, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds at around the 26-yard line, so GNH should get it at the 35. Or they could elect to ask them to kick it again, but let's see what they choose. Looks like they're going to ask him to kick it again. So that'll push him further back. They'll have to kick it from the 35.
Well, then we'll re-kick.
Receivers once again are Cole Lennon, Simons, and Jacob Smith. He approaches. High pooch kick again, fielded right by Reamer at about the 35. Gets to the outside, makes a man miss, and he's tackled in the Hawks territory at the 49.
With a nice return.
Reamer's been a weapon in the return game this year. So the decision by Coach Salius is a good one, gains about 16 yards of field position.
GNH first and 10 at the Woodland 49-yard line. We lost the sun there for a second. Yes.
They're going to go with 2 halfbacks flanking DeVita in the gun. They're going to motion out Reamer. They're going to throw it to him. Complete. And he gains about
swing past the number 8
to about the 46. So he's tackled out of bounds, stopping the clock with 49.1 seconds to go in this first period.
Yeah.
GNH out of the huddle. 2nd and 7 from the Hawks 46. This time they line up with the I. Oh, miscommunication on the toss, but Reamer gets it, but he's then tackled in the backfield.
He covers, but it's a tackle for loss.
And he's a little bit slow to get up. Well, I guess you'll have to take the loss on that play. That's better than a fumble recovery.
Yeah, right. Only lost one.
Well, they lost of about four on the play to make it 3rd and 11. Ball, nose of the ball, right on the 50-yard line. That could be the final play of the first period. We'll see. There's about 15 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah. Don't have to move the ball far, huh?
No. Referees are hoping that's the last play.
Right.
And that will be the final play of that first period. 14-7 will be our score as we head to the second.
That's the end of the first quarter.
All right, while we have a moment, I'd just also like to remind folks that this game is being taped on Saturday afternoon, October 5th, 2024. It will be posted up to the Just Sports Winstead YouTube site just as soon as we can, certainly by tomorrow. And you'll be able, if you weren't able to come out to the field today, you'll be able to see a replay of this game by going to Just Sports Winstead's YouTube channel.
Once again, we want to thank you for all your donations to cancer research and the Jane Lloyd Fund. And one of the statements in the program here, it says, "It's with joyous hearts that the Jane Lloyd Fund has been established to continue a chain of generosity and goodwill, linking Jane to many other families long into the future. Please help us continue to help others by supporting the Jane Lloyd Fund."
Nice job reading the announcement about the Jane Lloyd Fund by our colleague and friend, Billy Richmond. He's doing double duty today, PA and color commentary. That's why he's all NVL. So now they just moved the ball to the other side of the 50-yard line for this play. It is 3rd and 11. GNH will go trips to the far side. They're going to fake it. They run it with DeVita, and he gets close to a first down.
Number 11, Ty DeVita.
They sent everybody looking like they were going to go left. DeVita faked it and then kept it and went right. Let's see what the call is.
To a first down.
Close to a first down, but man, it's inches away. Fourth and inches.
Yeah,
Or now they moving? Some confusion on the chain gang. Now they move it. Okay.
GNH.
So DeVita got just enough. Great job by DeVita stretching the ball out as he hit the ground. Just enough to get that first down. So now they have a 1st and 10 from the Hawk 39-yard line. Mambrino, the center, comes out over the ball. They give it up the middle to Smith. Oh, penalty flag flies. Smith made a nice pickup, but it looks like it's going to be negated. They're going to call. Well, we heard it all the way up here. It looks like they got the center on the holding call.
Holding against GNH.
Second accepted penalty against GNH in the first half. So they're going to march it off 10 yards from the 39, so it's going to make it 1st and 20 from the 49. Brett Lado, we assume, is the coach's son. He's a senior. He's right on the nose. He's got 1 sack so far in the game. They give it a Reamer going off the right side. Short pickup.
Reamer, the short gain. $58.6. There's 44.
So it's a gain of about 3 on the play. DeVita with the play call in the huddle. They come back to the line of scrimmage. There'll be wide receivers on each side of the field. One halfback flanking DeVita in the gun. Takes the snap, drops straight back, throws it downfield. He's looking for Reamer. Just loses his grasp at about the 20-yard line. Looks like Reamer had to readjust. I think initially he was looking over his inside shoulder, and the ball was over his outside shoulder, and that might have slowed him down just a little bit, and that was the difference. Good protection there, though, from the
nice
GNH offensive line. Same formation as last play. Dropping straight back. Going to be a screen. Nope, he can't get rid of it before he's dropped, or he does get rid of it. Pressure applied by number 44 and it looks like 23. Jamison Phillips, or Phipps, I should say, is 23, and 44, William Brooks. He's one of the captains. So it's 4th down and 4th and long. Looks like they may decide to punt here.
William does like to go by Will, as I asked him.
Okay, and then a timeout called. Looks like GNH called that timeout.
GNH.
First one they've taken in the half, so they'll have 2 remaining. So nice crowd is gathered here at Mountaineer Field at Housatonic on just a beautiful fall Saturday afternoon. Couldn't ask for better weather. Maybe a little touch cooler for the players.
Everyone at GNH would like to thank Housatonic AD Ian McNeil for organizing today's game and doing such a great job getting everything set up for us. Thank you, Ian.
Billy just made a nice announcement about Ann McNeil. We had mentioned her previously, but we can't thank her enough for setting things up for us here today. It's always a pleasure to come out to Housatonic and do a game.
Yeah, it is very nice here. You get up on the hill here.
It's a beautiful venue.
Yeah, nice crowd right there. And
And GNH not going to punt. 4th and about 17. DeVita takes the snap, throws it deep, looking for Eston Ryan. In and out of his hands. Looks like a back shoulder throw. Had he hauled it in, it would have been enough for a first down, but instead it is a turnover on downs.
He fell back and just
catchable ball.
Yeah.
There was a defender near Ryan, but he was coming back to the ball, but not coming back forward, coming back sort of falling backwards and couldn't haul it in.
So his feet were there where his hands needed to be.
So the Hawks take over. 1st and 10 at their own 46. They go slot to the right. Play fake, thrown. Missed tackle. It was complete. 14 ducked under the tackle. David O'Brien
with the reception.
Picks up about 7 on the play.
Too many things, Mike.
So they get the ball into GNH territory. They're going to go double wing this time. They give to the fullback right up the middle. Pushing the pile. He's close to the marker. Looks like he may have it.
Back up the middle. It's enough for a Woodland first down.
I believe 33 was the ball carrier. That is Christian Morales.
Carry that time.
We haven't seen much of him. Last year he was everywhere. So what is...
They're going to go wing to the right with a slot to that side as well. Also have one wide receiver to the near side. They play fake, throw it out into the flat. It's complete to number 8. Breaks the first tackle, and then he's tracked down from behind. Looks like Stimpson tracks him down from behind, but it's a gain of about 8.
Cook, I think.
Yeah, number 8 is listed as Norman Cook. He
was 8
caught it.
Was it 9? Was 8?
It was 8.
Okay, good, Mike. Good eyes, Mike.
So they're going to go back to the double wing. So
yeah,
second and 3. Takes the snap, toss to the right. Is number 33, Morales. He's got enough for the first down at the GNH 30-yard line.
Enough for another Hawk first down.
Looks like 54, Jaden Hoffman's going to come into the lineup. Clock moving here at 7:52 remaining in the second period. Hawks on the march after getting the turnover on downs. Shotgun, slot to the right with a wing as well to that side. They give it to the back, number 44. Oh, 44 got the handoff, and that is Will Brooks.
Will Brooks with the carry.
Close to a first down, about a yard short.
Warrior is the defensive call.
So it's second and short. They go with the double wing. GNH has to look out here for a play action fake.
Right.
Nope, they go right with Cook. He's got the first down. He's tackled by DeVita at the 15. But it is enough for a Hawk first down.
Another Hawk first down.
Well, they actually pushed the spot back to the 16, but nevertheless, it's another Hawk first down. Double wing once again. Give to the fullback. Fake it to the fullback. Cook once again goes right.
Same play.
Yeah, same play.
Cook again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, say the Hawks.
Right.
Ball's at the 10-yard line here. So second and about 4. No huddle once again. Tight double wing. Going the other way. No, they gave to the fullback.
Oh, they give it to
he's
the
still
fullback.
pushing the pile. Oh, my gosh. And he's into the... Oh. Where did the ball end up?
Right.
There were a host of Hawks blockers pushing GNH defenders into the end zone, but the ball wasn't in that pile. Somehow they tripped them up at the 7, but it makes it third and about 1. So you would think perhaps look for the same play here.
And give it to the pile.
And timeout called.
By who? Hey, what happened?
Oh, looks like we have an injury timeout.
Oh.
Owen Adams, he throws his helmet down beyond the end zone end line. So he's got to come off the field. No trainer has gone out to look at him, but the one referee's kind of keeping an eye on him.
Hey, we met the trainer from Northwestern last night.
Yes, Amanda. Doing a good job up at the Northwestern homecoming soccer games.
Blue Devil alumni from Old Central. We actually lived in that same apartment building.
So Adams, slow to come off the field. Looks like he's going to be met by Coach Morales in the near corner of the end zone. So with 5:34 remaining, the defense facing a third and very short for the Hawks. They wind the clock, take the snap, coming left on the toss, and they stop him, push him back, but I think he's got enough for the first down. Looks like Cole Lennon was there, number 13. Looks like Reamer was also there, and now we've got a Hawk player down. Trevor Campbell was among the, Cole Simons among the tacklers.
Oh, yeah, he came in. Oh, it was another GNH player.
Okay, I'm sorry, it is a GNH player.
Just so far over there.
Yeah, it looks like now that player's down on the 5-yard line. Coach Salius out there looking at him, calling for water from the sideline. Looks like a trainer now has gone out there.
And somebody came from Woodland also.
Not sure if it's an injury or a cramping situation. We'll find out in a minute.
Almost seems like it was cramping, but the sun is bright. It's warm.
So Owen Adams still doesn't have his helmet back on the sideline. Still hasn't really rejoined his mates. He's still down in the end zone.
Hey, is that Fred down there?
Yeah, it looks like it is. I see Fred Williams down there.
Williams down. I meant to ask him yesterday if he was coming up. We were able to go up and at Northwestern's homecoming last night. We did both the girls and the boys soccer matches.
Yeah, it was a nice night up there. They had a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, very nice turnout.
And even though it was a little cool last night, we saw some players cramping up in that game as well.
Right.
And Amanda, that we just mentioned, had to do a little bit of work helping those players out. So while we have a stoppage in play, let's get to some of the other banner supporters here. We have Kozlak and Perlato Family Dentistry. They are the new dentists in town, taking over for the legend, Dr. Bill Ryan. They have Ledgebrook Spirit Shop in the Ledgebrook Plaza in the Barkhamsted-Winstead line. Photo Arts, they did a nice job producing the program for the GNH team. Harrington's Lumber. And then we'll get to a few other program supporters as the game goes on.
58-36. And Sonia beat WCA 56-29. And Wolcott beat Wilby 30-22. The other NBL game today is St. Paul's at Crosby at 2:30.
And unfortunately, the GNH player's down, but now he looks to be getting up on his feet. So it looks like, I think it's 54, Jaden Hoffman.
It's here for 54, Jaden Hoffman.
Yeah, that's
good.
So the result of the play gives the Hawks a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal from Woodland from the 4-yard line.
They've marched the ball just about 50 yards after the turnover on downs. GNH needs a goal line stand here. Double wing. 33 goes off the right side. Morales for the touchdown.
Hawks, number 33, Christian Morales with a 4-yard touchdown run.
So now we await the Kronk extra point. This is
Hunter Kronk to catch the extra point.
Snap is high, but they get it on the tee. Kick is up, and this one is good. So with 5:02 remaining, it is now 21-7 in favor of the Hawks. So when the Yellow Jackets get the ball back, they'll have 5 minutes to work with and 2 timeouts. They will get the opening second half kickoff, so they'd like to do the old Bill Belichick ploy of score coming in and score going out of halftime.
Don't forget, plenty of food here at the concession stand, sponsored by the GNH Booster Club. Hamburgers, hot dogs, nachos, and soda and water.
So it looks like they're going to have 2 deep receivers, actually the same trio as they've had on the other kickoffs. Jacob Smith is the up back, and Cole Lennon and Owen Reamer are camped out just around the 20-yard line. Number 9 going to do the kicking. Stepudis, who caught the long touchdown pass earlier. Short kick. Pooched. Fielded at around the 35, and that's Everett Rigby Nice return into Hawk territory.
Everett Rigby.
Let's see where they mark them. Somewhere around the 43, 44-yard line.
Man.
No, right at the 45, it looks like.
Surprised they don't have 84 kicking off. Like, I mean, you can't give this field position up every single time.
So once again, excellent starting field position for the Yellow Jacket offense. See if they can take advantage of it here. They're going to come out of the huddle and go into the wishbone formation. They faked it to the fullback. DeVita kept it. Pushes the pile for a little bit. Gain of about 3.
DeVita. Gain of 3.
It's funny, you can hear everything. The other coaches talking, you can hear them over here.
Simons brings the play call into the huddle. Rigby comes over to the sideline. Clock moving, 4:15 remaining in the second period. Shotgun formation. Reamer in motion. They fake it. Oh, and then it looks like Smith was headed for a big gain, but quickly closed down on by the Hawk defense. Only a gain of 1.
Hawk stayed home.
Yeah, they knew that.
So it makes it third and about 7, maybe 6 or 7. Eston Ryan is the tight end on this near side. 1 wide receiver also to this side. Rolling this way is DeVita. Caught by Eston Ryan, and he's got the first down at about the 30-yard line.
Eston Ryan. And that's enough for another GNH first down.
There we go. That was a really nice play.
A much needed first down conversion there. Perfectly executed on the tight end drag route. Shotgun again. 1 wide receiver split out to the far side is Rigby. They give it a Reamer picking his way. Oh, and the ball came loose.
Ball came out.
Let's see who's got it. And they say second down. So the
covered by GNH.
58 with the recovery.
Logan Lapshire with the recovery.
So what could have been a nice gain is negated, and it's 2nd and 10, but they'll make the trade-off because they kept the ball.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Time
21-7.
Time really not an issue. GNH has 2 timeouts left. Smith flanking DeVita in the gun. Setbacks on either side. Now Reamer. They fake at the jet, and they give it a Smith going the other way,
but nothing doing.
Didn't fool the Hawk defense whatsoever.
Who's that last guy? 7 or?
Looks like 6 is among one of the tacklers.
Yeah,
Eric Pukinen. There was several other Hawks there.
Yeah.
So actually it's a loss of a yard on the play. No gain.
Yeah.
Ball's right at the 30-yard line. This would be about the end of the range for Eston Ryan should they elect to take a field goal opportunity here if they don't gain any further yardage. We saw him in warm-ups. He did make some from this distance. He's got a strong leg. Now they motion Reamer out, and they say
flag on the play.
Illegal procedure is the call
against GNH. I didn't see it.
Yeah, from our vantage point, I didn't see a penalty, but
too soon.
Maybe,
That's the
but
only
if he
thing.
did, it
didn't
was
seem
just
like it. I know. I don't know how.
just
Right.
by a skinch.
Right.
We've seen far less not called, or
Yeah,
far more
right.
not called. So now it's 3rd and 15. And from this point, they definitely have to make yardage to think
Yeah.
about a field goal. Let's see if the Hawks come on a blitz. Play fake. Throwing down the sideline to Reamer. He catches it. He's got a first down, and he's tackled somewhere around the 3-yard line. Nice pitch and catch
GNH. First down.
from DeVita to Reamer.
How many yards?
Let's see where they spot it. So about a 30-yard completion.
30-yard completion.
First and goal from the 5 with 40 seconds remaining. Clock moving. DeVita keeps, cuts it up, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown with 30 seconds remaining in the half.
5-yard touchdown run by number 11, Ty DeVita.
Nice. That was a nice drive.
So a nice response from the GNH offense. They took advantage of the good kick return and the good field position, and now we await the Eston Ryan extra point. Wes Allen is the holder. The snapper is number 13,
Kick is up.
Lennon. It's good.
So 28.7.
I'm sorry, the snapper is Cole Simons. Cole Simons. My apologies to Cole. So, with 28.7 seconds left, GNH gets their second score on the board. And now if they can hold the Hawks here before halftime, remember, GNH is expected to receive the opening second half kickoff. So this game this year, much, much more competitive than the game last year between these two teams, which was a 34-7 Woodland romp. That was down in Beacon Falls.
Yep. Yeah, and then got moved. We played actually at Oxford for some reason. I don't think their field was ready or something happened.
Oh, there was a big rainstorm the night before.
That's right.
Because they have a, I
now
believe they have
the
a
turf field now, right?
I think they had a grass field
they
last
had a grass
year.
field then, yes, yep. So we were actually at Oxford.
Yeah, I had to miss that game. If it was Friday night last year, I was going to be able to do it. But on Saturday, I had a wedding.
Yeah.
And you had to go solo, Billy.
Yeah, that's right. Tim and I were there.
The Weston Ryan approaches. High end over end kick. Fielded, or bounces and fielded on a hop. Looks like the receiver trying to get to the sideline. And pretty good coverage there. Tried to reverse field. That took about 10 seconds off the clock, so there's 18 seconds left. The ball is spotted at the 30. That would be Cook. Norman Cook. So GNH really just has to defend the goal line here with such a short time left in the half. I expect the Hawks to be aggressive, though.
Yeah.
They can throw the ball.
All right. Who's the safety there? Is that Rigby?
Looks like Rigby is at free safety. Well, let's see. They go in the tight double wing, but remember, they may have a play action fake off of this formation.
Called it before.
No, they're just going to take a knee, so didn't take my advice here and be aggressive, so that's how the half will end, but it was a good response there at the end of the first half by GNH. They get to within 7, and our halftime score, 21-14. We will bring you all the second half action in just a few moments. Stay tuned.
21, the GNH Yellow Jackets 14. Come up and visit.
All right, we are back for second half action here at Mountaineer Field. Once again, the halftime score 21-14 in favor of Woodland, but they are set to kick off here to start the second half. 3 deep receivers are the same for GNH, Smith, Reamer, and Lennon. Onside kick again. Fielded by Stimson at about the 37, and he falls on it there.
Recovered by Owen Stimson.
Stimson chased it down, used his baseball skills to field it and cover it up. He's a three-sport athlete for Northwestern, basketball and baseball. But he's one of the captains here on the GNH football team. So see if GNH can complete the second half of the score going in, score coming out. Daily double.
Right.
Slot to the right.
High formation.
DeVita hands off to the tailback, Reamer. Very little running room there around right
Reamer
guard, right tackle.
The carry, no gain.
Gain. It looks like they might give him forward progress for one.
There's that 58 there now. And 44.
Everett Rigby brings the play into the huddle. Coach Salius is noted for his halftime adjustments. Let's see what they have in store here this afternoon. Eston Ryan getting some last-minute instructions. He's split out to the far side now. Rolling on the boot. And DeVita just gets it off, intended for Wes Allen. He got pressure from number 11, Brett Lato.
Brett Lato. Pass incomplete.
Second big play that Lato's made here today. He got a sack in the first half. So 3rd and 9. And that's Lato is the nose guard in this alignment.
Yeah.
DeVita finding it harder to escape this week than he did last week against Torrington, where he had some miraculous escapes. Trips to the near side. They're going to roll this way. DeVita sets, throws, got Reamer. Oh, he goes up to try and field it over the defender, number 15, Matt Poulin, but Reamer couldn't haul it in.
15, Mark Poulin on the defense.
And now that's going to force GNH into a punt.
Man, he went up for it.
Good coverage there by Poulin. It would have been a contested catch, but couldn't be completed. And now Reamer is also the punter, and he's limping as he takes his punting position. Gets the snap, gets it off. High, spiraling kick. Nobody back for the Hawks. See if they can track it down. And right at the 5-yard line.
Great Owen Reamer.
So despite limping out to his position, he gets off a tremendous punt of about 60 yards.
Ball is down at the Hawk 5-yard line.
So now that you've got the Hawks pinned deep, let's see if the defense can either create a turnover on downs or better yet, a turnover. So they're going to go with a tight double wing. Looks like they've got Owen Adams back in the lineup here. That's good to see. He had to come out in the second period. Oh, it breaks free. Around that right side, out to about the 20-yard line. Morales, the ball carrier.
Morales gets enough for a Hawk first down.
They've used that play very successfully here today. So that gives the Hawks offense some breathing room. Once again, tight double wing. Same play. And even though it's much better on the defense, they still pick up 9 yards.
Play.
So in relative terms, it was much better, but in practical terms, not so much. 2nd and 1.
Run it again.
They give it to the fullback this time. They hold him up, But I think he got enough for the first
Fullback.
down. He just had to get over the 30-yard line, and he did.
Enough for a Hawk first down.
So that was number 44, the fullback, Brooks.
44, Brooks with the carry.
They don't have heights and weights listed on their
No,
roster, but
yeah.
from our eye up here, he looks to be a big fella.
Yeah.
Same formation. Brunetti, they go left this time. Oh, good job that time by Rigby.
Nice job by Owen Rigby.
Delivered a blow. Pick up that time of about 4. Thought maybe for a split second there the ball might have been jarred loose. Once again, same formation. And coming with to the right when Morales breaks a tackle.
Morales.
And 3rd and
Broke
about
one
1
tackle.
coming up here.
Short. Third and 1.
I think I'll use the announcer's jinx here. Hawks have not been penalized yet here today.
Right, there we go.
So
I know.
let's see what happens.
Procedure penalty would be good. They're very disciplined.
They go to Scampolini. He's got just enough. Going to try and strip the ball, but forward progress is stopped at around the 43. That's enough for a first down for the Hawks. So far they've moved the ball 38 yards, picking up a couple of first downs on this drive after being pinned back at their own 5. Unfortunately, on the negative side of things this year, GNH has given up some long drives. A 99-yard drive against Ansonia and a 97-yard drive against Kennedy. They don't want to repeat here. Crisscross, double reverse. Morales, the ball carrier, picks up about 7. Yep. Ball's nose of the ball at the midfield stripe at the 50. 2nd and about 3.
Nice job lining the field. They just got this all set up.
Yeah, despite the recent drought conditions, the field is in good shape here. Give it to the fullback this time. He's got enough for a first down. Gets into GNH territory at the 44, so another first down pickup by the Hawk offense. And
another Woodland first down.
So far, the Hawks have used the same formation on this entire drive. They've given it to both the halfbacks and the fullback.
There's on the table over there in front of us.
Scampolino. Oh, I'm sorry. Morales, the ball carry. He went right. Gets a good yardage on first down of about 4 to the 40-yard line.
Yep.
Morales. He didn't seem to be as noticeable in the first half, but he's played a big role in this drive.
Oh, yeah, and last year he was everywhere.
Same formation. Give to the fullback. And a penalty is thrown late. Let's see what the call is. GNH was trying to strip the ball. I hope they didn't grab a face mask in the process. Still no call.
It's getting ready.
Personal foul. It is a face mask against GNH.
Face mask penalty against GNH.
So that'll add some yardage onto the end of the run. Let's see if it's the 5 or the 15-yard version.
15.
I guess they're saying 15. Flagrant.
It's a 15-yard penalty.
So that moves the ball all the way to the GNH 24-yard line.
You called it, Mike. And you figured that's what it had to be, though.
This drive is taken up over half the quarter here, 5:40 remaining. Go left with Scampolino, cuts it back, bounces it to the outside. It's a race to the end zone, but he's tracked down at about the 9-yard line by Eston Ryan.
Scampolino to the left side. Hawk first down.
Looks like Jacob Smith is, it looks like about the 9-yard line. They set it down, 1st and goal from there.
1st and goal from the 9.
So they have moved it to 86 yards on this drive so far. GNH hoping to prevent the final 9.
Turnover.
Toss sweep coming right. Morales down near the goal line. I think they're going to
Sweep, and it's a
call it a touchdown.
Hawk touchdown.
So Morales with a 9-yard touchdown run, capping off a 95-yard drive, all on the ground, taking up about 7 minutes of clock time.
Textbook double wing.
Impressive march for the Hawks. 15-yard penalty against GNH aided the drive. Kronk on for the extra point.
Kick is
Looks
up.
like it's good.
It's good. Hunter Kronk kicks the extra point with 4:54 to go here in the third quarter. 28-14 in favor of the Hawks.
So as we said during that drive, the Hawks very, very disciplined. Still no penalties in this game against them. And they marched 95 yards all on the ground for the touchdown to extend their lead to 14.
High school football.
All right, while we have a moment, before the kickoff, let's get to some of the program supporters here. These businesses have all purchased ads in the GNH program booklet. C&W Dentistry, dentist Robert Cavoli and Kim Wasco. Also Winstead Dental Care, which is located at 140 Willow Street in Winstead. And also Plymouth Dental Care, 65 Main Street, Terryville, Connecticut. So now we await the Woodland kick. It's an onside kick again, fielded by Stimson once again at about the 42.
Stimson recovers.
Stimson is the designated recoverer. And they gain a little bit of field position on that exchange. Last time it was the 37. So this time it's the 41, it looks like. So now's the time in the game where GNH is definitely going to need a response to avoid falling further behind and try to cut into this 14-point Woodland lead. DeVita's in the gun, flanked by one halfback. Cole Lennon, the motion man, cuts it back up, and the penalty flag flies. Looks like this one may be coming back. Picked up decent yardage, but let's see what the call is. Holding is the call.
Holding against GNH.
So let's see. This is a spot foul. Looks like they're going to assess it from the original line of scrimmage. It'll knock them back to the 31-yard line and make it 1st and 20. DeVita in shotgun, Lennon in motion, and then a false start called on. It's going to be, looks like Luke Kester, the right tackle.
GNH.
So that'll knock him back 5 yards further. make the task a little tougher here. 1st and 25.
Going the wrong way. QB counter, shot one up.
Shotgun formation. They've got 11 guys in the box on defense, not expecting the pass. Dropping the snap is DeVita. He's chased out of the pocket, gets by one man, and he's chased out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Picks up about 5 on the scramble.
Oh, they only gave him 2.
Holy smokes. Not a generous spot there. Looks like it's only a gain of 2. So 2nd and 23. No deep safeties for the Hawks. Pump fake. He's going to throw it deep. Looking for Cole Lennon. Overthrown at midfield.
Number 1, Cole Lennon. He got bumped by 15.
Yeah, there was some contact downfield, but no penalty flag forthcoming. So let's use this jinx once again, see if it works. Still no penalties on Woodland. GNH in need of one here with 3rd and 23. Rigby brings the play call into the huddle. This time Woodland has 3 deep safeties. 4. DeVita dropping straight back. He's going to throw it over the middle to Lennon, who can't haul it in.
Incomplete, intended for number 1, Cole Lennon.
He would have needed some yak after that, even if he had hauled it in. Would have been short of the mark, but who knows. So yet another drop pass for this GNH offense.
4th down.
And now the Hawks send 2 deep receivers here, expecting the punt. Scampolino and Cook back deep. They move back to around their own 30. This time it's a short end-over-end kick. And it does take a favorable GN roll, but only to about the Hawk 48. So that's where the Hawks will have it with 3:21 remaining in the 3rd period. So GNH defense badly in need of a stop here. There's also been no turnovers in this game, so let's see if that can work. The announcer's jinx against the Hawks. Same formation as the whole last drive, double wing. And they toss sweep coming right. And pretty good pickup on 1st down. I believe that was Morales.
Toss sweep, believe to Morales.
Yeah, it looks like it was 33 Morales. Picked up about 8. And a GNH player, DeVita, looked like he's stretching out his calf there. GNH cannot ill afford to lose him.
No. Cordell is the backup, I think.
Give to the fullback right up the middle, pushing the pile, and he somehow comes out of the pile. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown, 44.
Touchdown,
Will Brooks.
Woodland. Number 44, Will Brooks.
How did that happen?
Run up the middle.
How many yards?
That was about 43 yards.
43-yard touchdown run by Will Brooks.
So now we await the Kronk extra point.
How did he get out?
Snap, hold, kick.
Kick is up.
Looks to be good.
And it is good. Hunter Kronk kicks the extra point. And with 2:24 to go here in the third quarter, the score of the Woodland Hawks 35, GNH Yellow Jackets 14.
So now let's see what the Hawks do as they kick off. They've been kicking either onside or very short. Let's see if they attempt a deep kickoff here now that they have a 21-point margin. While we await that kickoff, let's get to some of the other program supporters. Big Y, which is actually the Southwick, Mass. Big Y. Justin McEnroe, personal trainer. He's located at 107 John Grappo Drive in Winstead.
Thanks again for supporting GNH football.
Open Arms Closed Guard, another supporter of the program. And one more, Lindell Fuels, Canaan, Connecticut. Thanks to all those businesses who support the GNH football program. Number 9 approaches. It's another onside kick. And then once again, the designated fielder, Owen Stimson, tracks it down at the 41.
Owen Stimson falls on the ball.
That's the third one he's recovered here today. All in the same general vicinity. But again, decent starting position. The Hawks are willing to forego any deep kicking and giving up some field position. Yellow Jackets have taken advantage of that twice. Let's see if they can do it a third time here. They need a score to get back in the game. They're going to go I formation here this time. Owen Adams is the fullback. And after a short pickup, the tailback is
wrapped up by the defensive line.
Well, it was actually Jacob Smith, the ball carrier.
That Smith was the carrier.
Owen Adams was the fullback. He was the lead blocker, but there was 3 defenders there. He could only block 1. So gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Eston Ryan and Rigby split out to the far side. They give it to Smith again, and oh, he's lit up.
Smith, the carrier.
Number 52, Trent Burkowski, a junior linebacker. And it looks like the ball carrier, Smith, is going to need a little assistance from the training staff. That jacked up, in addition to Smith, the whole Woodland sideline on that hit. Burkowski met Smith squarely in the hole. Perfect form tackle. And drove him to the ground.
Made donations to the Jane Lloyd Fund. And just a little bit of history about it. The Jane Lloyd Fund was established in 2006 at the Berkshire Taconic Community Foundation to benefit cancer patients and their families with financial needs who reside or work in the northwest corner. Thank you all who've donated to the Jane Lloyd Fund.
Hopefully you could hear PA man Billy Richmond giving a little brief history of the Jane Lloyd Fund. While we have another brief moment, good to see Jacob Smith up on his feet. We also have K&P Dentistry in Winstead. They are both a program supporter and a banner supporter. Camputero and Son Excavating, same thing. They support both with a banner and a program ad. And Mario's Tuscany Grill and Bar in Winstead. Thank you to all these businesses. We appreciate your support. 3rd and long. It's a reverse to Rigby.
Reverse to number 20, Everett Rigby.
Sniffed out. It looks like number 6 was the primary tackler, Eric Pukinen.
Pukinen with the tackle.
And 4th and long, but it looks like GNH, given the situation in the game, is going to be forced to go for it here. Clock winding here, about 45 seconds and counting in the period. They're going to go trips to the right. No.
Not in. Oh, yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Finally, they get the alignment set. DeVita's going to roll right, gets a block from Adams, and it was knocked away. Rigby was the intended receiver. And it looks like 15 knocked it away. Mark Poulin.
Knocked it away.
So that'll be another turnover on downs for the Hawk defense.
Turnover on downs.
So once again, they'll have excellent starting field position here at the very tail end of this third quarter. They'll have it from the GNH 43.
Leif Johnson back in.
So they've been very consistent. They use this same double wing formation the entire third period. It's worked to perfection for them.
If it ain't broke, toss.
Toss sweep coming right.
No,
Morales gets a good chunk on first
Toss
down
sweep
to
to
about the
Morales.
39. Pickup of about 8. That should be the final play of this third period, but it was a productive
Stimson
one
and Wes Allen on
for
the tackle.
the Hawks. They put up 2 touchdowns, 14 points, and they'll take a 21-point lead into the fourth period.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, the Woodland Hawks 35, the GNH Yellow Jackets 14. 10 years ago on October 5th, 2014, GNH beat Stafford 35-0. Aiden Tellier was 8 for 13 for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Paxton Franklin had 14 carries, 126 yards, and 1 touchdown. This week in GNH history.
Hopefully you could hear that. PA man Billy Richmond doing a This Week in GNH history, highlighting a big 35-0 victory over Stafford back in 2014. So once again, while we have a brief moment here, another program supporter is Russ's Septic Service. Don't fuss, call Russ. Ledgebrook Spirit Shop, also a program and banner supporter. And Laurelbrook Natural Resources for topsoil, compost, sand, and stone. So that GNH defense has to be a bit tired now coming back out onto the field. Hawks offense has to be feeling kind of full of themselves here after putting up a big third quarter.
We need the cheerleaders to do nothing.
Morales, Scampolino, the halfbacks, and Brooks, the fullback. Bernetti, the quarterback. Play fake.
There's the one. They
He
defended
gets
it, though.
pressed out of the pocket, and he throws it incomplete along the far sideline.
Good defense by GNH.
Pressure applied by Kester, it looked like.
Kester got some pressure.
They read that. That's what you've been calling them all along. To run one
But
of those.
as the game wore on, I was
Yeah.
thinking they don't even need to do that
Yeah.
now. So they pull it out here, trying to put the final nail in the coffin,
Yeah.
but GNH sniffed it out. Good job that time, defense. Toss sweep going to Morales to the right, breaks through a hole. He's in the clear at the 15, the 10, the 5, and a touchdown.
Touchdown, Woodland.
So,
Number 33, Christian Morales.
so about a 43-yard
43-yard
touchdown.
touchdown run. Christian Morales.
So that will extend the Woodland lead here to 40-14, awaiting the Kronk extra point. So the Woodland offense has been humming on all cylinders here this afternoon. The only thing that's really gone wrong is Kronk missed the first extra point.
Yeah, right. But they made up for it.
And maybe this one too? No.
Kick is up,
Yes.
and it's no good. Hunter
That's-
Kronk, no good. So
That-
with 11:41 to go in the fourth quarter, score is the Woodland Hawks 41, the GNH Yellow Jackets 14.
It's actually 40 to 14.
Oh, 40 to 14. Is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
Is it
right.
41?
He missed the extra
He missed
point.
it,
41.
Yeah, 41, yeah. Yeah, 41. That's all right.
Yeah.
I never.
You
know
were
if
correct,
that's-
Billy.
I didn't add them right. They have 41.
Yeah,
there,
they had
sorry.
35 before. So we'll get our math correct up here. 35 plus 6 still
It's
equals
41.
41.
Even with new math.
Even with the new math. So another program supporter and also a banner supporter, William Parati and Sons, Plumbing and Heating, located in East Canaan, Connecticut. Same thing for B. Allen Trucking. They're also from East Canaan, Connecticut. And Decker and BB Plumbing, Heating, and Appliances. They're located in Canaan, Connecticut. So we await the Stepudis kickoff. Another onside kick. Oh, it's bouncing
Maybe
around.
they can.
See who's got it.
Wow.
And it looks like Woodland may have it.
Did they?
GNH let the ball play them, even though the ball didn't
Onside
go
kick
10 yards. They can
is
go up
recovered
and
by
get
Woodland.
it. They were waiting for it to go 10 yards as
10
well.
Yeah, I know. And it just made it over, right?
So
Yeah.
perfect execution. Perfect execution
Yeah,
of
right.
the onside kick by Woodland. Not that they really needed it,
No, I know.
but they've been doing it all
Until-
day. So at this point, I hope the defense gets pissed off.
I don't know what the coach is saying over there. What's all the talk about?
Got it spotted at the 49.
Right.
And that's about where it was recovered.
Right.
That appears to be right, but
Yeah. I'm
not sure what the confusion was.
The Woodland coach was out there. It's sort of a little bit like, really, you kick an onside kick up 41 to 14?
So double wing once again. Haven't deviated from that all half. They give it to the fullback, pushes the pile. This time they do get him to the ground. He didn't escape the pile like he did earlier for a long touchdown run. And looks like they're going to bring in Mambrino at the nose here.
Gain of 4.
Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6. Taking the time on the play call here. Looks like they've got
He just raised his hand.
number 8 Cook in as one of the halfbacks. He gets the ball, breaks tackles, spinning away. He's still pushing the pile down inside the 35 to the
Number 8, Norman
33.
Cook carries the ball for Woodland.
Looks like they take out
22
Brooks, the
is it
fullback. They
now.
put in 22. Makes his first appearance. Daniel Keogh. He's a sophomore. So at least they are putting in some, looks like some younger players here.
Right. Brunetti's still in though, right, Tim?
He is, yes. They give to the fullback. Still pushing the pile. Breaks away. And that was Keogh, the fullback, somehow emerged out of that pile, but they blew it dead this time.
Fullback number 22, Dan Keogh.
Well, that's okay. I think GNH will take it at this point. Gain of a couple there.
He did come out though running. I know.
Clock moving here, 9:20 remaining.
Back Judge is waiting to raise his arm.
At least
They're
Brunetti
waiting
is
for him. Brunetti's
yeah,
waiting. There it
arm
goes.
raised. Give to the fullback again. bounces out of the pile, but then Owen Stimpson grabs him and slings him down, assisted by number 6, Wes Allen.
Wes Allen with the assist.
So that should set up 3rd down here. Yeah, 3rd and about 5. So GNH defense out there playing for pride now. See if they get a stop. Toss sweep to number 3 going right. Oh, and he's tripped up. I think that was 58. Kester is 50 and 58. 58. Logan Labouchere tripped him up, assisted by Kester.
Tripped him up.
4th and about 3. That ball carrier was Adam Sotero, number 3. So they got some fresh backfield people in there, except for the quarterback. 7:50 and counting here. Coming the other way this time. Looks like he's
7?
Close to a first down. Leif Johnson pushes him back. It's going to depend on the spot. It looks like he may have just enough, though. Yeah, they say
progress, and it's enough for a Hawk first down.
First down.
Who was that? Was it 7 at that time? Or no? Couldn't see who had the ball. Is 7 even in there now?
No.
No, he's not. All right.
It was,
that guy on that far side, right?
I think it was 15, I believe.
15? Oh. Hold on. Just over 7 minutes now. There goes the arm.
Gives to the fullback, Keogh. Once again, pushing the pile. No whistle yet. And he gets enough for, or close to it, as a first down at around the 12-yard line.
Down. Timeout.
So somebody calls a timeout. Not sure who that was, but at this point it's probably academic. So with 6:48 remaining, looks like they didn't give him quite enough. They gave him 9 3/4 yard on that run.
The Woodland cheerleaders and the GNH cheerleaders. Let's hear it for the cheerleaders today.
Yeah, we
GNH cheerleaders are coached by Megan Sheeby.
Both schools brought their cheerleading squads here today, so we want to thank both squads for coming out, especially for the Woodland cheerleading squad who made the long trip up here to Falls Village. The Woodland folks have had a bit more to cheer about than the GNH folks here today.
You can watch the replay of this game on our YouTube channel called Just Sports Winstead. We'll get post up later tonight or tomorrow. Just Sports Winstead YouTube channel.
And while we have a brief moment before we begin play again, another program supporter, Nature's Way Organic Tick and Turf Products. They're located in Falls Village.
All right, that's all my announcements, Mike.
So it's 2nd and inches here.
They're going to go for 2 if they score a touchdown?
Probably.
Make it 35.
Oh, this time they go shotgun. A new quarterback in there, though, number 21. He hands off to number 30, a new running back. He's got the first down. 30 is Thomas Lewis, the ball carrier.
Thomas Lewis, the ball carrier.
And I believe it's 25, the quarterback, Braden Lango. He's a sophomore.
25 now. Braden Lango in at quarterback.
Or is it 21?
Check that.
Oh, well, we'll see. Is
Hold
it
on.
21? I don't.
Hold on.
Can
No.
you see it? 25
hold
does
on.
say
No, it's
QB.
25. It's 25.
It does say Q on there,
yeah.
right? So
So they're going to go slot to the right, shotgun.
first and goal, huh?
First and goal. Takes the snap, hands off to number 30, going right, and this time he's slung down
Lewis
for
the
no
carrier.
gain on the play.
No gain.
Couple of subs coming in for GNH as well. I see number 52 and number 17 coming in. 52 is Hunter Conklin.
17, Pre-Maloney.
Pre-Maloney coming in.
Pre.
He's number 17. 5:40 and ticking on the clock. Second and goal from the 10.
Cradell is warming up too, so he might come in for quarterback.
High snap, but they hand off to the back. Number 22 going right. Short pickup on the play. Better job of stiffening by the GNH defense. And another couple of substitutions. Number 77 and number 15 coming in for GNH. 15 is Jackson Yather.
And Stolarsik is Braden Stolarsik, 77.
Okay. So third and goal from the 10. It looks like they still have 25 in at shotgun quarterback, Braden Lango. He hands off going left. Running back breaks a tackle. I think that was Lewis.
Lewis breaks one tackle.
Gets down to about the 6, so it'll be fourth and goal from there. Oh, maybe it was 22. Yeah, Lewis just came back into the huddle. It was 22 on the ball carrier, Daniel Keogh.
That's who we said, right? It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter at this point.
Nobody's listening now.
So fourth and goal from about the 6. GNH defense trying to keep him out of the end zone here. Matter of pride. They hand off to Lewis. Gets close to the goal line, but I think they're going to push him back just short. So the GNH defense does its job and gets the turnover on downs. So with 3:47 remaining, the GNH JV offense will come out to the field and hopefully face the Hawks JV defense. We saw a little bit of that there on that possession.
Number 26 should be the quarterback. Timeout.
Timeout called. They're going to get the personnel set here for the
timeout. GNH.
3:47.
So don't forget, next Friday night, October 11th, GNH will be at Naugatuck. Game time is at 7 p.m. Then they have the bye week, and then the return home on Saturday, October 26th, versus Watertown at 1 p.m. So, yeah, Nick Cradell is the quarterback, 26, 3:47.
Yeah, I see Cradell coming onto the field. So, mostly JV offense out there right now. We'll see a couple of varsity players. I see Luke Kester's out there.
Wonder if they
I see Nick Mambrino as well, still in at center. The eye back in the end zone. We'll have to identify them. Oh, fumbled snap. And who fell on it?
Ball came out.
Looks like it was the Hawks. So it goes from bad to worse here for GNH. So they'll have it first and goal from about the 3.
Is that just a bad transfer?
It's hard to say. I mean, it looks like he had it in his mitts.
Oh, did he? All right.
But you always worry about that when you have a new quarterback coming in the same center. Don't know how much they've worked together on the exchange. So it looks like 25. Braden Lango still in at quarterback. Lewis flanking him to the left. 3 wide receivers in the set.
Clock is running.
Well, it looks like, and they're going to take a knee. So a little bit of show of sportsmanship here. Perhaps a little too late for that,
Yeah,
but
right.
at least
After
it's a little
onside
something.
kick, right? But yeah, I know.
Well, they could
45.
possibly kick a field goal on 4th down if they wish.
Or just give it up, right?
Or just give it up. That's 33 is into the lineup for GNH. Sante Janko. He's a 5'9", 150-pound junior.
There won't be much time left anyway, so it doesn't matter. See ya. All right. See ya.
All right. Snap, takes a knee. It'll be under 2 minutes before they have to take the next snap here, and they move backward a little bit out to about the 12-yard line.
All right. So 1:40 to go.
Hawks in no hurry. Looks like they might even possibly take a delay of game here. Haven't gotten a play call from the sideline yet. Back judge hasn't raised his hand yet. Well, they give it off to Lewis, going right, and then he's slung down after a pickup of about 3.
Lewis, the ball carrier.
Brings up 4th down here.
2 knees and then a run.
So unfortunately, GNH will see their record fall to 0-4 on this young season, and Woodland will raise their record to 3-1. So fourth and goal here. They give it to Lewis. Tries to break it to the outside. Tries to make a man miss, and I think he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
What's his first name? What is it? What's his name?
And they said that is the final play of the game.
Lewis. So does it count?
I guess it does. Thomas Lewis scored that touchdown. That should raise the score to 47-14. But the referees raised their hats and said that was the final play of the game, so there'll be no extra point. Hasn't gone up on the scoreboard yet, but that's academic also.
Yeah, all right.
Just a matter of for the record books and all the accounting. The horn finally sounds here.
That's the end of the game with the final score. The Woodland Hawks 47, the GNH Yellow Jackets 14.
So what was a closer game at halftime, 21-14, was all Woodland in the second half, scoring 27 unanswered to walk away with the 47-14 victory against GNH. So as you heard PA announcer Billy Richmond say that next week, GNH will be on the road down at Naugatuck next Friday night to take on the Naugatuck Greyhounds, and then they'll have their bye week. And then when coming out of the bye week, they'll be home against Watertown at the end of October. But a big win here for the Hawks. Once again, now they are 3-1, and unfortunately, GNH has fallen to 0-4. So we'll sign off here from Mountaineer Field. I want to thank our cameraman, Tim Wheeler. We also want to thank AD Ann McNeil from Housatonic for setting us up here today, and for the GNH Parents Club for making all the arrangements for all the support stuff and infrastructure to make today's game possible. We want to thank PA man Billy Richmond for doing double duty on public address and color commenting. And I am Mike Kurtz. I'm signing off here from Mountaineer Field. Once again, the final score for today's game, 47-14 in favor of Woodland. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good evening.